I told her to request.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Um, this is going to be hard for me too. Yes, I have a past. I've spoke of that past. Yes, we were arrested in 2011. Yes, all of that. I have spoke of that. Did I find out he was a offender? Yes, when we got arrested. Yes. And my post that I made wasn't about him. Yes, I owned the cleaners. I was in debt, so no, it wasn't in my name. Yes, I borrowed $600 from Missy, not 4,000 like you're telling people, and I have paid 100 back. So you can sit here and drag
I
me, but
didn't tell anyone
no.
that it
Well,
was
free.
$1,000, Jess. That's
Well, let me
fucking
go get
lying.
my text where Free messaged me today and said that's what was said. And then she blocked me because she said I was disgusting. I get it. Everybody's not going to like me. I get that. But I thought the world of you. And I never
Right, and
said
I
that
did too until I found out that you slept with a pedophile.
a guy that was 21 that was messing with a 15-year-old and her mother pressed charges.
I don't make excuses
Okay,
for
well, I don't
pedos.
care.
I don't.
I
And
don't care. But
that's
that was
exactly
14
what
years
the fuck that
ago.
is.
We weren't, okay,
That
but
mother
listen.
protected that child, Jess.
But we were not, I didn't find out till he got arrested that day, and we haven't been together since. So where am I at fault for that? Where? Explain to me where. Where was I at fault that I befriended you? And why are you lying saying I showed text message about Tommy? I showed you where I was hurt,
That
where
ain't
me and
fucking,
Tommy's
that ain't a lie,
friendships.
Jess. You literally took your phone and fucking showed it to me.
I just showed you where he would
You
go
showed
live
me
when I was
Tommy's fucking
live.
text about going off about slotting the vacation. That was day one.
No, that
Fucking
wasn't.
one.
I told you.
Yes,
I
it
didn't
was,
show you.
ma'am.
I
Yes,
told
it
you.
was.
You were my friend. We laughed together. We cried together. And I showed you that with my mouth. I told it to you. It was bothering me. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny anything that you say if it's truth. If it's a lie, and even Tommy knew about the cleaners. I couldn't have nothing in my name. I owe the IRS. You look my name up, so you should see that too, ma'am. That's crazy that y'all look people up. Ask me, I'm going to tell you. But what I didn't want to come on here and do is fight you because I literally been over here sick. Yes, I have a pass. I lost my dog last week too. I got a freaking pass. We all got one. And I'm trying to come up from it. Y'all don't have to like me. I get it. I'm not for everybody. But if I cared about you, it was genuine. You don't know how many nights I
How
cried
was
because
that?
you
How
wouldn't
was
talk to
that?
me.
How was that genuine, Jess? When every single fucking thing was a lie. You came on this app, you bragged that you own that fucking dry cleaners, that you were the owner, this, that, and the other fucking thing, and
I
you
am
weren't.
just sitting here telling you, Tara, I did. Me and my brother. I couldn't put it back in my name because I owed taxes, something that Tommy knew because we spoke of it. I was in debt over my eyeballs. Over my eyeballs. In debt over my eyeballs. And everybody I tried to protect, I'm getting hurt by. And I'm not asking for no sympathy. I don't want that. I walked away. I messaged you a couple times. You didn't respond, and I left you alone. I left you alone.
That's a lie. Because when my daughter's incident happened, you called me off your fucking number to see if you were blocked, and then you called on the fucking
That's
burner
what I
number.
just said. Did you
Right
not
after
listen?
that.
Did you not listen? I said, I reached out to you a couple times to see if you would talk to me. And that was the incident because I felt bad about your daughter. That's it.
Okay, so after not talking for over a month and a half, okay, instead of just
Because I
fucking
got a
letting me
heart.
go, why were you there that night, Jess? Did you want the fucking tea? Cause legit,
I
that's what
wasn't.
it fucking felt like to me.
I got messages from, I can't remember who, and they said, hey, I just want you to know something happened. No, I don't want any bad to happen to you or your daughter. I don't care about the tea. I wanted to genuinely make sure you were okay. And if she needed anything, that was it. That was all. I reached out on your birthday and I reached out to you on that incident. and I left you alone because you didn't want to be bothered. And I said, I will respectfully leave you alone. But no, my name's not going to be all over the place. But if you go look, guess what? I owed taxes. So guess what? I had to flim flam around that. Do I own it anymore? Absolutely
I didn't
not.
look up her record, Holly Mae.
Somebody looked up my record, Holly Mae. She may not have, but somebody did. Which is crazy because I know her full name and I would never do her like that, ever. And I wouldn't have a live about her neither. I would have said, hey, Jess, we need to talk.
Well, I'm tired of hearing the fucking rumors because you go around in the back end and you go around and you fucking text everybody and you're messy as fuck. You sit there, you text fucking Free, you text Nana, you text me, you text fucking Tommy.
That was
different shit.
I haven't texted Tommy since
Everybody's
last
supposed to
year.
keep their fucking mouth shut.
I haven't texted Tommy since last year. Are we in May? And the only thing I text Tommy was like, hey, can we talk? Can you tell me what I did? And I thought Nana was my friend. I'm not supposed to text her.
As I didn't come into your life until June.
I said last year. I said it's May now. Why are you trying to twist everything I'm saying? I said last year. I said, now, isn't it May now? And Nana, I thought me and her were friends. And me and Free were friends until today when she sent me that really crappy message without knowing what was going on. But I never talked about, I defended you to so many people, Tara. I defended you to so many people. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I didn't want to come up here like this.
And I defended you to so many fucking people, Jess. But at the same time, I'm tired of the rumors. I'm tired of seeing the fucking text messages behind the fucking scenes and all the shit being stirred up.
Tell me the text
I'm tired of it.
Where's the text messages behind the scene? Because anytime I talked to Free, we never talked about the app. We talked about one thing about the app, how she was bothered about something that happened in Bible study, and I was too, and I left it alone. When have I texted anybody? I talked to Nana, but I thought I could talk to Nana. If Nana didn't want to talk to me, she could have said, hey, Jess, I don't want to talk to you. But I never talked about the app. So I'm confused. I'm confused. I can't see what's going on down there, y'all. I'm just confused. Because I never spread nothing about Tommy. Slot said it to me, and I told her, you're sick. You know what's so funny? Tara? You're okay with that, which isn't true. But my tits with the tumor on it got spread around. But you're okay with that.
Can you repeat that?
Can I calm down first, please? Because I don't want to get your live blocked. I never spreaded anything about Tommy. I repeated what Slot said to me. And when I vented to you about Tommy, it was about our friendship. And I said, I hope Tommy don't go on this vacation, because the rumor is anybody that goes on vacation with Slot, they don't come back friends. It's the same thing I told him. But I said it was okay when my tit pic got shared with the tumor on it. Is everybody okay with that?
What you mean? Are you talking about when you had already sent it to Slot and I told her to please back off of you because you were sick and I was concerned about the infection on your breast? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about that, but I'm asking her, is she okay with that? Because
But you acting like I sent that to her like in a malicious way and you'd already sent it
and
to
I know you didn't. And I know you didn't. Did I say it was?
But you're telling
That's
people
why,
like
Tommy, I'm not
spread that around.
I didn't get the boob pic.
I sent it to Slot and said, please give Jess a break because she's got an infection and I'm very concerned about her.
And Tommy, I didn't come up here to argue.
You made it like I maliciously sent it around to people. That's not true.
No.
You had already told me yourself that she had the picture.
Tommy, let me tell you something right now, because you've never talked to me. I've tried to talk to you since last year, and I left you alone since then. I never spread anything about you. Anything I said, I would say to Tara as, God, I can't believe we're
Free.
all the I thought you thought that maybe me and Slot had this correlation.
Well, I mean, I did kind of think that because You was going back and telling her what I was
But we
telling
didn't, Tommy. And this is the thing. If you think I'm a liar, I get that. I don't want none of y'all to feel sorry for me. I'm going through it right now. I'm going through it. I lost my dog last week and I've been real sick. And the people that I thought were my friends, I guess they weren't. So,
And we
but
felt the same way.
I don't want
I
nobody
felt
to
the same
feel
way.
sorry
I thought you
for
were my
me.
friend. I thought you were
And
my
I,
friend.
and I loved you to death. You can ask Holly Mae. I loved you down. I was hurt. You wouldn't talk to me. I loved that one up there in the top. I loved her down. But when y'all walked away, I let you go. But I didn't know Nana didn't want me texting her. And I didn't know Free didn't want me texting her because Free texted me last night. But listen, I didn't know that he was a whatever y'all were saying. That was 14 years ago. I didn't find out till I got booked. Okay? I don't have to explain that. But y'all can go ask him, since whoever looked up my record, guess what? Y'all looked up his name too. I'm sure he'll give you the full details. And Tommy, I talked to you about the cleaners. And I told you how far in debt I was. And I even told you it wasn't in my name. Yes, I had to fill out paperwork. I had to cover my ass. No, I'm not perfect.
You also told me you were a trust fund baby and you were rich just like Coco and everybody else. Like, so I don't know which one of you.
I said my mom left me a trust. That's what I told you.
You said
you know where that trust is now? It's gone. I don't have it. I was in debt. I'm not ashamed to tell y'all or anybody down there. I was in debt. I asked I thought me and Misty were friends. We were talking one day and she said, we were just talking, having casual, and I don't want to repeat what we talked about because that's what we talked about. And I said, I'm just having trouble with payroll. She said, what do you need? I told her and she said, don't worry about it. And I said, it's going to take me a minute to get it to you. And she said, don't worry about it. And things just got hard for me. I'm so sorry. Y'all can kick me while I'm down. I don't want you. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and continue with your lives. Continue bashing me. But y'all can believe what you want about me. I have changed. I'm not the person I used to be. I used to be a prostitute. Did you see that too? I used to sell ass. Did you see that too? Whoever looked me up, did y'all see that too? I was going to do anything I needed to take care of my kids. Anything. Like
And
any
that is
mother or
understandable.
father
Can
would
I
have
ask
did.
a question because nobody even brought that up. That you brought that up.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
But like,
if they brought it up or not. But
You're
whoever looked up my information, I hope you have the day
anybody
you
can Google,
deserve.
Jeff. Anybody can Google.
I hope you have the day you deserve because we know that someone in here is known for doing that because they do it to others. So have
Tommy,
the day
this
you
whole
deserve.
live started off bringing up her past and what her information that was looked up, bro. This whole live started off on talking about what Jess was doing back in 2011 or 2009. When friends fall off, this ain't the shit you do. Listen, I don't know what is going on over here, but counting people's pockets and shit like that, that's bogus as fuck, especially when you guys were friends, period. And you're talking about you guys, for a long time, whatever. This was,
Hold on, Holly.
like
Hold
she
on.
said,
My-
last year.
oh,
Wait a minute.
Holly.
Before the bougie shit started,
My daughter's
I
in
had a
here.
conversation
My
with you
daughter's in
and
here.
Jess and said, bro, you guys just need to talk. Y'all just need to talk. Oh, I'll call her. You never did. That's on you.
Because
This
I
conversation shouldn't be
couldn't
happening on a
trust her.
fucking live with 150 fucking people in
I'm
here.
goddamn
That's
50
bogus
fucking
as
years
fuck.
old.
Making
If I
this
wanna be
girl have to
fucking-
talk
if
about
I
her
wanna
whole
get on
fucking
fucking live
life.
and
That ain't
fucking
got
talk
nothing
about
to do
shit,
with
that's
the
exactly
app.
what
That's
the fuck
bogus
I
and
do.
vile.
And I don't have to run
bogus
shit
as
back your
fuck.
motherfucking ass.
Bogus as
I
fuck.
don't
Just
give a
like you were
fuck if
talking
you
about
like
the
it or
rumor,
not.
bro.
You don't
Slot
fucking
started
run
that.
me.
You knew that.
You don't fucking
You
run
knew
me.
that, Tommy.
You don't
knew that. You
motherfucking
knew
run
Slot
me,
started
Holly
that rumor.
Mae.
You knew
I
she
don't
was
give
telling
two
everybody
fucks.
about it.
You don't
You
run
knew
me.
that.
You don't
Now you're gonna throw it on
motherfucking
just 'cause
run
Slot ain't here.
me.
Well, where does that make sense at?
You don't fucking run
Where
me.
does that make
It
sense
don't make.
at?
I don't have to fucking
Where
make
does
sense
that
to
make
you.
sense at? Please
you
explain.
ain't the goddamn be all
Where
and all
does that
of
make
this
sense
fucking
at?
app. You
So
worry
the
about
whole,
fucking Holly
all these
Mae.
months,
That's what the
when
fuck
Slot
you worry
was
about.
here,
You don't fucking
it was
worry
all
about
on
me.
her. But now she's gone. Now you're throwing it on Jess.
You worry
Why
about
would you do
fucking
that?
Holly Mae.
Why would you do that?
You worry about fucking Holly Mae.
Why would you do that?
Worry about fucking
Well, you shouldn't be
Holly
lying
Mae
about
and
shit I
your
was around for.
motherfucking
Your
shit.
fault.
You
If
always
somebody
want
was
to
lying on you, I'd
What
jump
you
up
can
in the
say.
box too.
My
And do the
daughter's in
same
here.
thing. But right now, this
motherfucking
you
bullshit
are
like you
bogus as
fucking
hell right
run
now for
shit
what you're doing
and
to this
everybody's
girl.
accountable to
Period.
you. Fuck you.
I don't give a shit. Fuck me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You still don't do that type of shit. You don't blame one person
You
and
don't
then all of a
fucking
sudden
tell
when they
me
ain't
what the
around, you throw
fuck
the blame
to
to
do,
somebody
period.
else. That's fucked up.
You don't fucking tell me what to do.
I'm telling you not to lie, sir.
I don't give a fuck what you tell me.
But don't
You don't
lie.
fucking run
Don't
this.
lie.
Pay my light
Don't
bill.
fucking
Pay my light
lie.
bill.
Listen, can I say something? Y'all can feel how you want about me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I just wish y'all would have said something sooner.
Can I
Not right
talk
now.
for just 2 seconds as somebody that is sort of on the outside and really has nothing to do with this? This has nothing to do with Jess's money or whether she owns a dry cleaners or anything like that. We're getting lost in the sauce here. Nobody
Okay,
cares
so
about
it's okay
Jess.
for someone to lie about their whole entire fucking life. That's fine, right? So
No,
my
I'm
thing
not
is,
saying that.
like
No,
I
no, no, no.
said, and I get that I'll get the backlash. Like I get that. But Jess has fucking sat in her lives
how am I
and
lying?
lied. You have lied, Jess.
The only reason
even-
I see this
You have
being brought
lied
up,
and lied and lied and lied. Like it's so many fucking lies, Jess. And then you sit here and you play clueless, or I don't know, or this, that, or the other.
Passive aggressive bullshit.
I'm sitting here. I'm owning
Jealousy.
it. I'm not being
you
clueless
behave
with
just like
anything.
Slot. You behave just like Slot. Just like her. You're
The
passive
reason-
aggressive.
the reason-
Your friends can't have friends. You read somebody.
I'm not
You'll be
leaving.
calling somebody your best friend while you texting somebody else talking about them, dogging them out.
What happened, Tommy? It's
You make
not.
passive aggressive comments constantly. You try to make people feel like shit, and then you go, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then you turn around and you do the same shit over and over again.
the reason the things are being brought up about Jess owning this and saying it's because of the inconsistencies. Please let me talk for 2 fucking seconds. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. It's because of the inconsistencies. I'm not saying this makes it right to be brought to the app or this or that or any of that. I'm not saying that. The only reason this is being brought up with Tommy and the reason that he is so heated is that, yes, Slot was the one that said that rumor, but it's being talked about now by
People are
Jess.
messaging me telling me that Jess is going and telling them this stuff.
That's a problem. That's the only reason this is being brought up. I'm going to drop now, and I don't disagree that it should be off the app. That's not my call. But this should not be talked about. And Jess, if you knew that was a rumor because you know the whole story.
About me or not?
But Blondie, I haven't said nothing to no one. Nothing about
Then somebody's
nobody.
lying.
Shit. Bullshit. You told me. You told
Show
me.
me.
You
Show
said
me.
that rumor. Bullshit. You're lying. Stop it. You're lying.
Free, are you
And the
serious?
reason
Free, you're
that
the
it
one I
keeps-
protected. Are you serious? Free, please show them where I said that to you because we never talked on the phone. We got lots of text messages, so you should be able to pull it up. Go pull it up.
I would love to see that.
Go pull it
That
up.
is a big accusation.
Yeah.
You said it on the phone, Jess, and I'm not
never
lying.
talked on the
And I
phone.
finally
No.
went to Tommy with it
No,
today
we-
because I felt
we never-
awful as I stepped away from that man because
But you're
of what
lying.
you said.
We
And
never
then I come to find out that you were lying all along about all kinds of shit. You're just vile. I'm sorry, you're just vile. I cannot deal with all this lies and bullshit and two-faced shit
telling me
you do.
was gonna unalive if I wouldn't be your friend. So please show me where I text this to you, Free. Cindy, show me where I text that to you.
Yes,
Show
you
me
didn't text
where I
it to me.
sit-
You
'cause
said
we
it
text.
to me, and I'm not lying
never
because I don't
talked
pull
on the
shit like that
phone.
out my fucking ass.
You are lying. Listen, you're the one that came to me that day and said, I'm upset over Bible study because Missy and Tommy are talking about getting high. I protected you and I went to Fuzzy behind you.
Why
and
didn't you?
sat
Why
there
didn't you just
and
message
you let me take
Why
the
didn't you just message
backlash
me?
for
That's
it.
what makes it look so fuck. That's what kept bothering me. I was like, why does she keep going behind my back? If she's got something to say or something about I've done, why does she keep going behind my back?
Well,
and saying
Free
it to
came to
other
me,
people?
Tommy, that day and
No, that's not exactly true either. let's be truthful.
Well, I
You
got the
came
text
to me
message for
and said
that.
about
Hold on,
them, and I
sister.
said, yeah, I'm pretty annoyed because I was listening to that and I was really into what Fuzzy was talking about, and I wanted to hear more of it, and it got interrupted. Those were my words I said to you. You brought it up. You started the conversation. Don't go there with me because I don't sit here and lie about people. And I'd never be in this box lying on you. I loved you, Jess. And you turn around and you have made me cry. You have made me feel less than a worthy person. You were never there for me. It's always all about you. And I'm really sick to death of it. You are nothing but a narcissist, and I'm not going to play your games.
Give me space. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I want you to pull up I want you to pull up that because we only text. Can you just please pull that up, please? I want you to
Jess,
pull it
like,
up because we don't talk
have
on the
very
phone.
personal and private
Because you don't-
conversations because I thought we were close. That's what bothered me is when I found out that you're like letting people read my text. I'm like, what? This is not who I thought this person was.
Well, honey, I wasn't letting Tara read it. I was venting to her. I trusted her. I loved
Tara did
Tara
not read my
like
text.
a lot.
I didn't truly read
I would
or
show to
anything
her. I
of
would
the
do this.
text.
No, I push my phone to her and be like, "You see him going live while I'm live?" I think that's pretty much the gist of it because I would say, "Do you see him going live while I'm live?" I said, "Why is he doing this to me?"
Doing
But
what?
listen,
But
this
see,
is the
but
thing.
You was playing those
Y'all can
slot
switch it how
games.
you
You was
want.
playing those slot games and being like, you would go live when I would go live. So don't act like I was trying to be funny like that because you was doing the same thing. You would attack Nana if she talked to me in your live. What I tell you about talking to Tommy, you love Tommy. You started giving.
That was just banter with Nana. I
You do it
just
to
love
everybody, Jess,
Nana.
and you
Like,
do
I
it
don't
in a
understand.
passive aggressive
Listen.
way that does not come across as a genuine friend.
Right, childish,
Okay.
Bob. It's child. Listen,
gonna-
I don't want to
wait a
argue with
minute, wait a
y'all.
minute, wait a
It's
minute.
okay if y'all
I just
don't
wanna
like
ask
me. I'm
about
okay
this.
with that.
You called me one time, said you was going to help somebody, and somebody else helped somebody that you gave $1,800. Then somebody else gave $1,800 to help somebody else.
Well, I said that because what was going on, and I didn't want that person's
Well,
name
see, then
up.
when I
So
find
that's
out
why I
that
said
that's
I
not
did it. I
true,
took the
then
blame for
again,
that too.
I don't trust
No,
you.
I didn't help
When you-
nobody. Because I didn't want her getting dragged because the slot thing happened. I was
Well,
just
first of all,
protecting her. That was
why was it
it.
even?
Ellie,
Why was it
I'm
even
gonna have
my
her block
business?
you.
It
to
wasn't my
stop.
business to know who you gave money to or who you were helping. I don't even know why you called me to tell me about it then. It was not my business. So you called me to tell me about that, and it wasn't for me.
Jennifer. Listen, you know what? I'm going to give y'all what you want. Listen, and everybody down there, I want y'all to follow suit. I'm a pedophile. Didn't know that. None of these
Ain't
people
nobody
liked
said that
me,
you were a
and I
bad
didn't like them
person.
either.
I'm just
I
saying that you
pretended.
have had some behavior.
So I'm just letting y'all know that I about everything.
All right, go ahead and manipulate
I'm a
it,
liar.
Slot. Go ahead and manipulate the
Okay,
situation.
but I
Go
am
ahead and
gonna
turn
go.
it around and manipulate, Slot.
But I'm not trying to
That is
manipulate.
manipulating.
Tommy,
That is
I'm not trying to.
manipulating.
I just want to be left alone. Because y'all are trying to say things about me, and that's why y'all want me to
No,
just
I'm
shut
not
up.
asking you to shut up.
Have I bothered y'all? It's May. It's May. I've not bothered nobody. I'm trying to right my wrongs. I ain't bothered nobody. I'm not a bad person.
And I hope you do that. And
Because
I wish you
anybody
the
I
best.
told I loved, it was
The best
genuine.
help. I don't have any hate
I
for
loved you down,
I just
Tommy.
and I loved you too. And that's why I was so hurt by people messaging me, telling me all this stuff you're
Same.
saying about me.
Sarah, will you block my daughter, please? Can you block my daughter? Please. Would you block Ellie, please? You don't need to be in here, Ellie.
Yes.
It's okay. Listen, I'm not mad. Y'all can continue to have your live. I'm going to lay down. I shouldn't be sitting here.
And that's why I
with
never
y'all.
dogged you on the app. Even though I felt all these ways, I never dogged you on the app. But then I keep having all these people coming to me say, you're saying this and that about me. Like, what do I do?
What's Kiki about, Holly? Holly wants to know about Kiki, Tommy.
That's a whole nother
Kiki, Tommy.
That's a whole nother
Who is
conversation.
Kiki? Pass. And it's okay if Remy don't like me and Troll don't like me. I've heard all that. It's okay. We're not always going to like the same people. I'm not a bad person.
I never wanted
I'm
to
not.
believe that. I never
And I'm
wanted to
not
believe
trying
that.
to.
But what do I do? What do I do, Jess? When people keep coming to me and saying,
No, I don't want to know about Kiki.
yes,
Tommy,
I'm
can I
sorry.
say something?
There was a comment said about how you were texting
Oh,
him
but Tommy, I
and he
used
didn't
to
want
be a
no part or
prostitute,
didn't
but
want to
I'm
know
not
about it. And I
anymore.
said, well, that's just like you texting me about the Kiki lady, and I'm telling you I don't know her.
And you got a point. And I just thought that maybe you knew because everybody like around you, every time I would come into a live there, they would start saying, where's Kiki? Who's Kiki? And I'm like, what? What does this have to do with me? So I thought maybe you knew. And I apologize for getting out a character and screaming and all that stuff. 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 That is true.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to that part. I didn't say anything until we were getting to that part of it.
It shouldn't even been brought on the. I mean, you guys do whatever you guys want to do. Tara, I think this is fucked up for real because you guys were friends and you started off talking shit about some personal shit that you knew, looked up, came in contact with, whatever. You don't do that when you guys ain't friends no more. And then that rumor came up. Everybody knows that Slot, her last fucking live, she had to take 2 minutes out of whatever the fuck she was talking about to try to throw shade at you. But I talked to you, Tommy. I talked to you before that live and after that live. You were the one out of your mouth that told me about that fucking rumor that
Yeah.
Slot had started that.
Yes.
And now that she's not around, it does look kind of funky that now Jess is being said about it. And if she is talking about it, then show the proof. Tara, you about proof, right? Every time we've had lives together, you've always been the medium to be like, hey, if you're going to say that, show proof. Where the fuck is the proof? I ain't seen one screenshot, one nothing.
She said that when Free messaged me about it, she said that she's running around telling people that.
Well, who is she telling? I would have asked for proof. Whether you wait a minute,
Tommy,
whether
I
y'all like
promise
each
you I
other or
haven't.
not, I would have asked for proof. You think motherfuckers ain't trying to run around, kick shit up between me and people I used to be friends with? I bet you any motherfucking money they're gonna say, okay, show me the proof. And nobody's taking nobody's word of mouth nowadays, especially with the way that the app is. You didn't ask for no proof. You just said, fuck this bitch, Tara. You're going to go live. I'm jumping up.
I keep getting all these messages from different people saying
Well, show them.
that she's upset that what things I did in Bible study, which didn't have really nothing to do with her.
Just say something right now.
But how does Free know about what? What Slot was trying to say? Bro, Slot said it on her live. It's still on Reddit.
I said it, and she did put that out there. But I'm just saying, Jess was like trying to perpetuate it like it was still true, and Jess knew it wasn't.
I don't know. Listen, we've seen fallouts all over this app. The way this live started was bogus. It was bogus. You guys do whatever you guys want, live how y'all want, go live how you guys want. But the way this live started out was bogus. It wasn't about this bitch be moving on the app this way, that way. It was
And I did
her personal shit. Her personal shit, Tara, that's bogus as fuck. You think if something happened to one of the girls that I used to sit by and I seen it, heard about it, or was told about it, I wouldn't reach out to them to make sure they're good? You damn right I'm calling off every phone in my house. Bitch, I'm a because that's the heart I got. And I'm not trying to make it personal on me. I'm just saying, from somebody who has sat with you guys, who has been around you guys, who has, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, I thought everybody was better than this over here. Like, I thought that the side that I'm, you know what I'm saying, that I'm like kind of collabed with a little bit is crazy. But this shit is wild. This shit is wild. This shit is wild. This is the Tara, you literally started your live off talking about her personal life that ain't got shit to do with this app. Mad or not. You been there before? Not bring it to the app. What the fuck is that gonna do? Seriously, what the fuck? Is it really worth the views and the numbers? Is that really what life came to for motherfuckers?
Also, physical violence is
I don't give a shit.
because I don't physically.
Well, then go to the
do any
police and make a
abuse,
report. She lied to me.
report physical assault.
Well, then go to the police and make a
anything else.
report.
You would answer.
I'm saying go to the
Go ahead.
police and make a report. Then you feel you were done that wrong? Why would you get on TikTok?
What?
None of that shit matters.
Because I'm tired of the behind the scenes fucking messy behind the scenes fucking messy fucking
So then show
you fucking plenty of messages her fucking dissing Tommy.
And you think
saying
Tommy
Tommy's
didn't diss
using
her?
his
That
fucking
was them
platform.
too.
And this, that, and the other fucking thing.
that was them too. I didn't think Tommy was dissing
Tommy
her.
has
Tommy was throwing disses.
She talked shit on Tommy, Holly Mae.
And Tommy didn't talk shit on her. Tommy.
Tommy didn't come in and try to
Listen.
fucking steal me away from Jess or whatever, and that's exactly what
Oh my God.
fucking Jess did.
Bro, you're grown. You make the choice of who you want to be friends with and don't want to be friends with. And if somebody's making you feel like you got to choose, then cut them off. You don't have to go live and do this crazy shit. Listen, I had crazy motherfuckers
I'm
on this app
tired
acting
of
like I
the
couldn't be friends with
fucking
people.
Who did I try to steal you from?
Let me
The
ask this,
bullshit,
please.
Holly,
Just let
so
me ask this. Understand.
to fucking address it.
You're addressing her You're addressing her personal shit. With the fucking proof of that she was spreading this rumor about Tommy when Slot is the one that fucking started it. But now all of a sudden, as of today, Jess is clarifying it and confirming it for people. Like, where's the proof of that? Show the proof of that. And as much as you talk about Jess talking about Tommy talks shit about Jess. Well, it wasn't even in the background. He'd be talking shit in the goddamn chat, just subliminally, but he'd be still did not fuck with each other no more. Everybody knew that. That's not a secret. But again, you're coming on here and you literally were bringing her personal shit on the app for what? For what? You didn't struggle in your life? You had every bill paid on time. Every meal was prepped and good and hot and steamy. You didn't have to wear holy socks at one point.
Never lied about at all. That's a mom press. It's a mom press. Blah blah blah. And I feel like I'm tired of
Him? Is she still with him? How long has it been since they've been with each other?
Can I just ask this, please? Jess, have you told the rumor about Tommy as being the truth?
It kicked you, Holly Mae. I didn't kick you.
You have not told that to anyone.
No, I didn't say this is true because I would.
You understand that when you spread
No.
things like that, just like what was being talked about with your past, that's spreading it. When you put the information out there, that's spreading it, whether you qualify it or not. So why are people coming to him and saying that it's coming out of your mouth?
Do you know Blondie? Blondie. Never. I promise you. Never. But it's okay. I don't want to argue with y'all. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a narcissist. I'm not trying to be a baby slut. Tommy, if I ever hurt you, I'm sorry.
Nobody wants. I
Same
don't
with
want
Terry. If I
bad
ever
for
hurt
you.
you, I'm
Nobody
sorry.
wants bad for
I don't
you,
wanna
Jess.
do
And
this.
I will tell
Like,
you
it's just not
privately
a-
why I walked away, and it has nothing to do with anybody. It's me and you, issues between me and you. But I'll tell you that.
Does anybody not know? And I'm trying not to cry, but how sick I am. Does anybody know? I mean, y'all watch my videos, and I'm trying not to cry because I'm trying to be strong because I've had a good week
Hey,
to fight with y'all. But y'all can believe what you want. But if I hurt you, Tommy,
we
I'm
need
sorry.
to recess. Can't hear.
I'm sorry, Tara, if I ever hurt you. I cared about you. I'm not gonna
Well,
come back.
I'm not either, and I pray to God every night that you are fine and healthy and are successful and
Same.
everything you want to be in life.
I do wish her the best. Legit.
This stuff needs to stay off the app. People's personal lives, everything. It's not, especially rumors. We can't do this.
But it becomes to a point that you can only go behind the scenes and stir so much shit before it comes out into the fucking open. And the thing is, nobody wants to sit here and have the hard discussions. I did not kick you, Jess. It must have kicked you, as well as Holly Mae. I did not kick Holly Mae out. It must have kicked her as well. But there, and I understand that you guys say this is distasteful, this is this, this is that. But imagine thinking that you were friends with someone and everything that came out of their mouth was untrue. And so the thing is everybody can run around and continue to pretend, okay, that she doesn't do the shit. My job was to bring it to the fucking app that's what she does, and she stirs all the fucking shit behind the scenes. Take it or fucking leave it. I don't give a fuck what it looks like, how this looks that on me. I don't give a fuck because I will use my voice every fucking time that I want to use my voice. Point blank fucking period.
You guys are acting like
Well, I don't know, Melina, because if I show the app, if I show the shit, then I'm just throwing my friend under the fucking bus and everything else.